Okay, now we're going to be working on texture. The definition of texture is the surface quality of an object. Actual texture, you can feel it in real life. Implied texture, there's no actual texture. There's no actual pokey texture to this cactus that I drew on here. It is all implied. Actual texture is for things like when we're doing three-dimensional art, like this pop can here has an actual texture. It is smooth and cold, I can feel it. I can explain it. These needles here are actually quite pokey and sharp, even though they're not on the sharp side. Wow, I had examples. This string is soft, however I do know how to draw this stuff too, and that's implied. So here's some examples for my texture. I have my letter T. It looks like a tree. Oops, I need my black pen because that one's purple. I want to keep it unified. What I do is I alter the edges of it so it doesn't look like a smooth letter T anymore. I'll do it on here too. So here's my letter T before. Nice and smooth edges. Instead, what I'm doing is I'm making the edges have like a jagged quality to them. Kind of give it more of a rougher illusion. Like if I were to run my finger over this edge, it would feel nice and even. Here, it would have to go over these bumps. And then I have textures drawn on the inside of this. They're lines that are zigzag and jagged. They're also, some lines are dark, some lines are thin and curved a little bit. This would be more of a tree-like texture. You could also have some branches coming off of it too. Or you could turn your letter T into looking like a tree if you want. It doesn't have to be that texture. For E, I made it look bumpy, kind of, I don't know, mutant-like. I made a little eyeball right there because it looked like it had a mouth. And so then I also made it look like it was dripping. Again, when I'm making a three-dimensional letter E, it's so easy to make it look like a C on accident. So I added that. And if I'm going to be changing the surface quality of this letter, I'm adding bumps or curves like that. And then I'm making some of them drip down. And I'm adding dots on the inside to show that it wouldn't just be rough on the outside. If you were to put your hand on the inside letters, they would also be a bit bumpy. I never finished my X. I wanted it to kind of look like a knife or something to make it look sharp. I also gave ground texture. I added little toadstools by the tree and I added grass to it. I want to show you guys how to do a cactus because they're really groovy. And I made my R look like a cloud, so I have to come up with other designs for the inside of this. I wish I could make it look like a Hattori Hanzo sword. Or nunchucks or something. Giving this ground like a desert effect by making it look like it's cracking. Okay, this cactus is fun to do, so I'm gonna show you guys. Curve it all around. We make the base a little bit thicker because, I don't know, it's just gotta be thicker to stand the winds. Alright, so I keep this line in the middle because there are spines in the middle of it, and then I curve these ones to the center. Have more lines coming down here. These lines are going to be where I put more spines. The spines are just going to be like this, or these. I like to give it a little flower at the top. Sometimes they bloom. Makes it look kind of cute. If I were to have given myself more space and put less lines there, I could have made him look happy. I don't know. Right? Precious. Okay, so I would have to add some spikes on the side. These are just lines, so in a way I'm doing something that looks like cross hatching. So I'd add X's everywhere, and then on the inside lines, I would even add some more spines that come off those extra lines that I drew in here. That shows you that not just the middle's not smooth. A lot of people just draw cactus that has, oops, I forgot the other arm. Just stuff on the outside, making the inside look completely smooth. But it's not. It has cookies. I have a pet cactus at home. It's not a pet, it doesn't do anything. I hardly have to water it. I kind of gave it eyelashes. For the U, let's see, I could make it look like hair. Do grass on it or something. I can make it look fuzzy. Yeah, make it look fuzzy. Similar to what I just did for the cactus, but I'm making my lines a little less V-shaped, and now they're kind of more soft lines. Just making little strokes. You could do scales as well on something. Having just a little bit of those hairs come out of the U. Made my R by making it textured like this. Try to make it look wispy, like a cloud disappearing. Oh, I didn't leave enough room for my R. That's why we draw it out in pencil first, like I did in this example, to make sure we have room. Made my E. My extra E. I don't know what I'm going to do for it. I think I'm going to make it have some sharp teeth. Maybe make it look like a snake or something. That's cool. Scaled textures are really just little U shapes that layer over each other. That's all I'm doing here. lot of different things going on here for texture. Ta-da! My space is filled. Oh, and then we just have color after that. Not bad. So color goes to Roy G. Biv. So it goes red, orange, yellow, blue, white, red. Here, let me write it down. Wow. I should just stop and record a different one and then cut